This is Jarrod Horak. This is my latest Road to the 2024 Kentucky Oaks video. And in this video, I'm going to analyze the Busanda Stakes at Aqueduct. This race will be run Saturday, January 13th, 2024. If you're interested in checking out my Oaks and Derby reports, head on over to todaysracingdigest.com. When you get to that website, at the top left, you're going to see a Kentucky Derby tab. Click on that tab. It will take you over to the Digest Derby page, and there you'll be able to read all of my Kentucky Derby and Kentucky Oaks reports. I have my videos there, and I have handicapping articles as well. So you can go over to the Digest Derby page to learn more. And I did update my exceptional 11 Kentucky Derby contenders earlier this week, and you can check out that article at the Digest on their Derby page. And if you're interested in my full card analysis at Santa Anita Park and you're a Today's Racing Digest member, go over to their website on my Digest sales page. Use the promo code VIDEO3 and you will be able to get $3 off of my full cards for Santa Anita Park. So in the description below in this video, I will provide a link to my Today's Racing Digest sales page, and then I will also have that promo code in there as well, so you can copy and paste it and add it in if you want to purchase my Digest full cards, Santa Anita Park full cards. And now we'll get into the analysis of this video. Sixth race at Aqueduct. This race will be run on January 13th. The $100,000 Busanda Stakes, 3-year-old fillies traveling 1 1/8 on the main track. 2:47 p.m. Eastern Time is the post time, and this is a Kentucky Oaks 2024 points race. And now we will meet the field. Jin from the inside post for trainer Brad Cox. She's 5-2 morning line. Trevor McCarthy will ride her for the first time. Last time out in the Goldenrod Stakes, she ended up finishing 5th. Shimmering Allure is your 4-5 morning line favorite for Kenny McPeak. This is a daughter of Enticed with Manny Franco aboard. And last time out in the Demoiselle Stakes, she ended up finishing 2nd there in the mud at 1 1/8 at Aqueduct. Most of all, this one for trainer Bill Mott is 9-2. She was 4th, beating 13 lengths in the Demoiselle Stakes last time out. Class Act, 6-1 morning line for trainer Todd Pletcher. This is a daughter of Street Sense. And Kendrick Carmouche will ride. She exits a front-running maiden victory at 1 1/8 at Aqueduct. That was on December 7th. And then we have Princess Mayfair. She's coming in from Woodbine. She sprinted in her first 2 races on all-weather ground, and she graduated second time out wire to wire at 5.5 furlongs. And they stretched her out to 1 1/16 last time, and she set the pace, and she was clearly second best. And now we'll go through the Today's Racing Digest final time ratings and see some of the top contenders in here. Now, Jin, for her first 3 starts, improved her ratings from a 99 to a 113 to a 119. And then she dipped last time in the Goldenrod to a 96. So looking at her second and third numbers from her career at 7 furlongs and 1 1/16, a win and a runner-up finish. If she can run back to those kind of figures, she is a contender in this spot. Although the inside post at 1 1/8 at Aqueduct, not the greatest post. Shimmering Allure. This one has been in decent form, and I thought that Demoiselle Stakes was solid. That race was in the mud. 10 races were on the program that day. 7 of the 10 winners went wire to wire. And Shimmering Allure was able to finish 2nd in that Demoiselle. That was a decent effort because the pace wasn't that quick in the Demoiselle. And then also Life Talk was out there controlling that pace. So you had a speed favoring wet track with the favorite Life Talk controlling the pace. Shimmering Allure stalking wide and rallying from 5th place to finish a decent 2nd. Dolomite was my top choice at 8-1 there, and she ended up finishing 3rd. And then it was more than 8 lengths back to the rest. So the top 3 ran decent races there. Life Talk was the best horse with the best trip. Shimmering Allure ran a quality race to finish 2nd, and Dolomite ran a decent race as well. But Shimmering Allure is one that if she can run back to that last race, she's certainly a contender. She got a 113 final time rating there based on that wide trip, wet track, and that speed favoring track. I think maybe that number probably a little bit low. So she probably ran better than even that it appears on paper. Most of all, with that maiden win last time, maiden win a couple starts back, getting a 117. That was in the slop. And then last time in that Demoiselle, she ended up finishing a well-beaten 4th. So she's going to need to rediscover that maiden form against winners. We still don't know where she fits against winners because in that Demoiselle, she was beaten 13 lengths. Class Act for Todd Pletcher. That was a good effort last time, and she is improving. She went from a 95 to a 98 to a 101 final time rating, but she's going to have to continue to improve to contend with the favorites in this spot. And then Princess Mayfair, nothing wrong with her speed rating pattern, 86, 108, 119. Her problem is we don't know how she's going to handle a conventional dirt. And there is a chance that the track could be wet as well. So we'll have to see how all of that fits in. So the major contenders in here, Jin Jin, solid contender, Shimmering Allure, they look like the two most likely winners in this race. And I'm going to go with Shimmering Allure. There's no value here, but I thought she ran well on the Demoiselle, considering that speed bias wet track with the front running favorite winning that race and Shimmering Allure racing wide and rallying to finish a decent second. So I think that she definitely is the horse to beat, and we know she handles Aqueduct based on that race. And then go to her start prior, that was the Tempted Stakes, and she won that one by 3 lengths, Aqueduct at 1 mile. But both of her wins were 1 mile around one turn, but she hung in there well enough last time at 1 mile and an eighth. And this isn't the deepest field, only a 5-horse field, and she has at least tactical speed. I think the pace could at least be honest in here, even though the field is short. And I think Shimmering Allure, sitting a decent tactical trip, can certainly win this race. The Shimmering Allure is going to be my top choice in the Busanda Stakes at Aqueduct for Saturday, January 13th. And if she happens to scratch, my alternate top choice will be Jin Jin. And Jin Jin's my second choice in here. And I think that she's one that could end up working out a decent stalking trip, saving some ground. But like I said, the inside post hasn't been the place to be at Aqueduct at 1 mile and an eighth for their current meet. But this one I think is all about the favorite Shimmering Allure, and I'll pick her over Jin Jin in the Busanda Stakes at Aqueduct. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you like this horse racing content. And that will wrap up this Kentucky Oaks points race. And keep checking my YouTube channel each week. Every time they run a Kentucky Derby or a Kentucky Oaks points race, I cover it on my YouTube channel. So I'll do videos for all of those, just like I do every year, and then go over to todaysracingdigest.com to read my Kentucky Derby and Kentucky Oaks reports. And then I also do handicapping articles. I'm going to do one for the Busanda as well, so you can check out my written article as well as my video. And until I see you next time, good luck at the races.